First and foremost, so okay. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all Yakim on the highs and byways, teaching his works sincerely and faithfully. This lesson gonna be on rumors of war. I'm not gonna title that. I'm gonna try something like I'll think of it probably at the end. But this is showing you that America is not, untouchable. Every day we see and something new is happening, right? Also hearing that China was buying up farmland in North Dakota or whatever, and now you got this happening, right? Well, I'm gonna read the latest on a suspected Chinese spy balloon over the U.S. Right? You got a country buying up land here. America's in debt. How are you able to you owe your country billions of dollars, right? All you can do is give up America's gonna be stripped for parts, right? The UN troops are gonna be here, right? I want to read the unnamed the foreign minister said balloon entering U.S. airspace was an accident. Moab. The unmanned Chinese airship that entered the U.S. airspace was completely an accident caused by force majeure, and facts are very clear. A spokesperson for China's foreign ministry said Saturday. On Friday, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced he would postpone his upcoming visit to China in response to the incident. The foreign ministry spokesperson said maintaining contact communication at all levels was an important census of the Bali meeting between the heads of China and the United States. A reference to the 3-hour meeting between U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping in November. The spokesperson affirmed the Chinese narrative about the suspected spy balloon, saying unmanned airship stayed in U.S. airspace due to force majeure. China has checked and provided feedback to the U.S. side. Spokesperson said the airship is of civil nature and is used for scientific research such as meteorology, affected by the westerly wind and its own controllability is limited. The airship seriously deviated from the scheduled route, the spokesperson said. So they're saying that the thing, honestly, man, I wouldn't 100% know if it's true or not. But all I know is like these other countries, man, they're getting fed up with America. And honestly, I wouldn't, knowing that they're saying that by 2025 there's gonna be a war with with China is not, man. And all of a sudden, that was an article that came out like I would say a couple of days ago, for a week, 3 days ago, I would say, right? 3 to 5 days ago, there was an article talking about how videos talking about how America would go to war, would be at war with China by 2025. And seeing this, all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, because you owe them money. You're in Taiwan's waters, right? That has nothing to do with America. That's Chinese waters, in a way. And you're over there talking about, yeah, man, we're gonna have to defend Taiwan democratic freedom. What you need to do is worry about them poor Edomite veterans. That's what you need to worry about. There's poor Edomites. They're your own brothers and sisters in your own land getting suffering. Like, bro, Esau don't give a damn about his own. Talking about some, and these countries are fed up. I don't want to believe it. Honestly, I'm thinking about it now. Everything that America's been doing to China, instigating them, right? In their waters, they're supplying Ukraine, which is going against their ally, Russia. It's just a matter of time, right? It's a matter of time before they start invading this country. If you've ever seen that movie Red Dawn, they're all jumping out the plane, Chinese troops. That may be coming here. Matthew 24:6, ye shall hear wars or rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, we shall hear wars and rumors of wars. There's some wars that are actually already happening right now, that Ukraine and Russia. But it's a rumor, right? There's actual rumor, like China's gonna be fighting America, Russia's gonna be fighting America, or North Korea. Here's Babylon. There's a lot of rumors, but this is, so this prophecy still is happening. There's rumors of wars. By 2025, America and China gonna be at war. That didn't happen. That haven't happened yet. But it's gonna happen nuclear, and it's not gonna. I don't know. Lord's willing, it happens soon. But 2025, man, whatever the Lord wants, it's His timing. But just to say that there's still rumors of wars that need to happen. That haven't happened yet. Nuclear destruction's come to this place by the brick call it the brick team. I'm about to say teamwork. The brick. It's an organization that makes up other nations. You got North Korea in it. You got China. You got Iran. So I'm just gonna leave it. The organization BRIC is gonna wipe America off the face of the earth, gonna be led by Russia, right? But these countries are fed up. But I want to read the title of this right here. Look what Joe Biden is trying to do. Look at this clown. Did Joe Biden offer Vladimir Putin 20% of Ukraine to end the war? Russia, with a proposal offered around 20% of Ukraine's territory, but Kyiv shut down the proposal. I'm gonna go down. Last month, the CIA director traveled in secret to meet and brief Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in Kyiv. The Washington Post had reported. Later, NZZ reported that William Burns was attempting to broker a peace deal between their countries, but both Kyiv and Moscow reportedly rejected the proposal. The proposal offered around 20% of Ukraine territory, but Kyiv shut down the proposal because they are not willing to have their territory divided. Said, while Russia said they will win the war in the long run anyway. So they don't like, you got them. They don't give a damn about your money. You've been poking a bear, you could say. You make all these labs experiments down in Ukraine. You're getting inch closer and closer to Russia, and all of a sudden now you want to pay them to stop. You look at them. America looks weak. Now you want a peace deal. Why didn't you do that in the beginning? Why did you wait so long? This war been going on for I think a good 7 months. 5 months, 6 months. Now all of a sudden you want to do a peace deal, man. Because they're losing. And they got these smoke and mirrors. Ukraine, they're rebelling. They're standing up. They're not gonna stop without a fight, man. I seen a video of a goddamn tank couldn't go up a hill. Whatever military vehicle they're sending over to Ukraine by the ways of America, they're not good. How do you not get up a hill? It was rolling back down, So and it's telling you right here, that this place is finished. You got Joe Biden trying to make peace deals because they're losing. They're only because America thought, Ukraine is gonna whoop Russia. Hey man, you're doing a lot of damage. Can we come up with a peace treaty? You have peace of land, I have peace. What is this? Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. It made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You're getting duped. The dollar. If you're dealing with the dollar, you ain't got no real money. And they're starting to realize that. So everybody's dumping the dollar. America can't even... They don't want the dollar. America's dumping the dollar too. Because I'm trying to find the word. The debt ceiling just went cap. It reached the debt cap. And now they're trying to do away with the dollar altogether, or trying to pay it off by using people's money in their bank accounts. I've been hearing people are going to lose a couple of dollars, a couple million to $1,000 to $1 million to pay off that debt, But the nations are mad. they're tired of America. You know, philosophy, its way of life, women leading the household, and feminism, homosexuality, and especially that dollar, man. The oil, the only way you can get oil is if you use a dollar, and nobody wants to go buy the dollar. No, they want to go buy gold. You know, that's the real currency. But yeah, they're pissed off, man. They've been tricked into believing the dollar has value, but it's just a piece of paper at the end of the day. It's not. It's no rarity in it. When they're reprinting it, just to buy more weapons. Just to how could something that is not scarce have rarity, have value? Dollar it's printed out in Washington D.C. By the Federal Reserve. So what are you supposed to do with that? Like every time you print it, the more less value it is, less valuable it is. Like diamonds, right, or gold or silver. You gotta mine that. Like you can't just poof. Oh, look, it's all in my hand. They start cloning them, like a bunch of millions, and then it would devalue. Right, that's what's been going on. But these other countries haven't got caught on for years because the Lord used Esau, especially Babylon, to deceive the nations. Like, yeah, man, with his philosophy, right? Like, yo, man, you deal with me, man, you're gonna live, you be eating good. You be eating good. No, you're not. Your country's failing because you've been connected to the dollar, and everything's gonna collapse because everything's a chain effect. Every country's gonna collapse because every country goes through the dollar. Ultimately, this country's gonna mess up the most because obviously it's the center of the dollar. You got Saudi Arabia leaving the dollar. African countries leaving the dollar. It's people are getting tired of America. I want to get this scripture the most though. This is Isaiah 13:17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard their silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Like yo, man, this is beautiful. I love this. I love this. Because when you see this, it basically, I'm gonna reread that article. I'm gonna go down to I'm gonna go straight. Oh wait, okay. I'm gonna start from the top again. Last month, the CIA director traveled in secret to meet brief Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in Kyiv. The Washington Post had reported later. NZZ reported William Burns was attempted to broker a peace deal between the countries, but both Kyiv and Moscow reportedly rejected the proposal. The proposal offered around 20% of Ukrainian territory, but Kyiv shut down the proposal because they are not willing to have their territory divided, while Russia said they will win the war in the long run anyway. William Burns and Biden National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan wants to end the war quickly so they could focus on China, while Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin didn't want to let Russia get away with destroying a rule-based peace order and called for massive military support for Ukraine. Report further claimed. This is what it's talking. Like this country is spread out too thin. The military. Someone's focused on China. Someone else is focused on Russia. But Russia is not your fight. They're gonna be your fight soon. They're gonna knock you out. But right now it's like you're just messing with them. Like you're supplying Ukraine. Just leave Ukraine to his own devices, and focus on Russia. Salaki. Focus on China. Like, yo, man. Esau doesn't know what he's doing. You got your military spread too thin, and you're supplying a country that's losing, and you're pissing off the country that's it's like some of these things. If you just call all your troops back at home, back at base, you wouldn't be having these issues. But Esau ain't gonna do that. He wants to govern everything. He wants police. Hey, this ain't right. Police treaty. I mean peace treaty, peace order. Are you serious, bro? Aren't you bombing Syria? Then you bomb Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan. You want to talk about some goddamn peace? You nuked Japan when they surrendered. But yes, peace is peace. You want peace, so this country's a joke. It's a joke. You know, like no one, everybody's tired of this place, bro. You know, the country, China, Russia is gonna wipe. They're gonna take Ukraine, right? You got Russia talking about. I mean, not Russia. You got Joe Biden talking about he wants to pay Russia money so they'll stop. What kind of sense does that make? Now also you want to offer money because Ukraine is losing. You know, especially with them. Yeah, and it's over for it. It's over, right? And not only that, you got to deal with China. You know, you don't honestly. If you was a smart devil, right, you wouldn't mess with anybody right now. You would just regroup, replan everything, because you're in Iran's waters, you're in China's waters, and now you're giving weapons to Russia and that's like it to Ukraine. So you're all spread out, man. Think about this, you know. But Esau isn't gonna think. Esau thinking, yeah, I could do it. There's no one on this planet that can beat me. You know, he's something, man. You know, America's getting beaten internally right now. You got looting happening, right? You got corruption. You got rioting. You got division of race and class. Like no one in this country, this country ain't united. But, you know, if you see it now, it's already gonna implode on itself. But ultimately it's gonna be done by nuclear missiles, right? But this country, man, internally, you got homeless veterans, homeless Edomites. These are your people, Edom. You know, imagine fighting for this country. It's supposed to be the best of the best, but you're homeless. You know, no one's helping you. You're PTSD, bro. You fought, you lost your arm, a leg, and all of a sudden now you just can't. You can't do anything. Nobody wants to hire you. You're on the street. You probably suffer from schizo, but hey, at least you did your job. What's interesting is like when you are a homeless veteran, and I see a cardboard signs, people immediately walk by, right? Specifically Edomites I'm talking about because yo, bro, like you boast and you brag and you do all of this, but they go get on social media about our veterans are being mistreated. Anyways, I'm gonna walk past this veteran while they're posting about it, like walking with a Starbucks in their hand. Like, why don't you do some good? Esau does it. Esau's a damn devil. Esau, he's a monster for even to his own people. You know, Esau's a joke. And it's over, right? Esau, you had your chance. All you've been doing is studying travel other countries. You know, that's all he's gonna do. He's nothing more than a hyena, like a problem, a troublemaker. That's what people call kids in the neighborhood. Esau's a troublemaker. Yeah, he's about to be taken out of power. Lord, tired of him. I give you the keys to the car, son. You know, because at the end of the day, Esau, the Most High still created Esau. No, you know, he's still a creation from the Most High. So here you go. I'll give you the keys to the car and watch. He comes home. Esau comes to the house to get the car wrecked. The Lord is like, man, I'm gonna, and it's like Jake's on timeout. You give the keys to the car to Esau. This dude, he crashes. He's scraping it. It's a BMW. Let's say it's a BMW. You know, with spinners. I don't know. But let's say it's a nice car. Esau driving it. Let's say the world is Esau. Like Esau just scraping that thing against the damn highway concrete walls. He's smashing and everything. He says, "Yeah, Dad. Look, man. I'm sorry." You know, not once do you think of like, you know, asking for help. You know, like you sit right here. You think about it. When America is about to be destroyed, Esau, I'm like, God Almighty, please. Like every single movie, Red Dawn, The Angel Has Fallen, I don't know, Angel Fallen, another Angel Fallen. There's all these action movies in America. The CIA operative has been investigated. Like it's always some terrorist organization has entered the Washington D.C. Mr. President, we gotta get you out of here, and all the dumbness, and then. Dear God Almighty, and it's always something with the now you want to call upon the Lord. Now you want to go to church. Now you want to it's always the last minute when you're about to get beaten up. That's when you mad. That's when he matters most to you. When something bad happens. It's every single movie about the White House. The White House, and it has that cliche as deep voice. The White House is down. Terrorist has entered and hit in the damn security, and they got the president's bodyguard. Mr. President, we gotta get you out of here. And, you know, they got the dark shades on, got the earpiece in, and it's like it's just so. And it's like, my God, Jesus Christ, we gotta get out. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so cringy. Like, they make so many of these movies. I just skip over. I'm tired of this. They should show one where America loses. Oh, they're making a comeback. We intercepted their missiles. Russia can't get in. The Pakistani, like, man, so sick and tired of America thinking they're gonna win all these movies. But it's showing you that the only time Esau or anybody calls upon the Lord is when everything is only bad. This is bad now. You know, it's bad now. All this sin and wickedness, but Esau don't see it. Esau sees it like this is 21st century knowledge right here. Like, this is state of the art. You know, the ancient world, times past, we didn't have what we had today. So therefore, we must be upgrading. I mean, Esau needs to shut up, man. He's a delusional weirdo. You know? I'm going to end it with that. I hope this video was edifying. But with this, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, job honor to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all y'all came on the highways and byways. Till next time, stay shalom.